Now I'm going to talk about USA, United States of America. I think everyone knows that United States of America, US, is the most dream destination for our international students. As we saw that, earlier, nowadays actually this European countries and other countries are most preferable destination. But earlier we can see the majority of students, majority of students prefer to go to US because US was the first destination for international students to go to do their studies there. So out of 4,000, the worldwide universities, 4,000 universities, the majority of universities, universities, the world ranking from the US universities. So out of 100 universities in the worldwide ranking, the QS rank and Times ranking, 30 universities are the US ranking university. So that's the most preferable destination for international students. It was earlier, as now also the same. Preferable. The students prefer to go to US, the most preferable destination. Yes, that is because they have a lot of opportunities. The students, they'll be getting a lot of opportunities for their studies, the settlement option, the practical experience what they are earning from the studies, and the other thing is the research oriented program. The universities are the research oriented universities. The students are having, the majority of students out of, and suppose just want to give the majority of the 60% to 80% of the students, once they finish course, they immediately settle down. That means they finish their course and they are placed the job. That's such a experience the students have. First thing is, let me just explain about the country. It's a beautiful country. Everyone knows that US is the beautiful destination. N number of job opportunities. Very good country for the settlement options. Yes, they have a lot of options for the taking a dependent along with you. That's a good another good point. Yes, flexible universities. Education systems are very flexible. You can you can take a in between. You can take a break about your studies, and you can continue. So a lot of options are there for studies purpose. Let me just explain you about the programs in US. The US has a bachelor programs, master's programs, yes, and PhD programs. Bachelor's US universities has 3 to 4 years, as all the countries has same 3 to 4 years of bachelor programs. They have a n number of options, they have options for engineering, business courses. They have options for medical related programs. Even they have option of hospitality. N number of options are there for bachelor programs. Yes. So the bachelor, they can go for a bachelor's. It's for a 3 to 4 year bachelor. They can work their part-time jobs, same 20 hours weekly. They can do their part-time jobs. These options, with the students, actually the fees comes up to almost 12,000 US dollars to it goes up to 30 to 35,000 US dollars. But yes, the other advantage is you get a very good scholarship. US has a very good scholarship. If you are a 65 first class degree holder or have a first class marks, you get a very good scholarship. It's a huge amount of scholarship you can get it. That is again the advantage. So you no need to pay the tuition fee, the full tuition fee, whatever they say. There's a huge discount in your tuition fees. Yes, and even in second year also, if you perform well in your first year, second year also you will be getting a very good scholarship. You just have to apply for a scholarship. There's an online application and all. You will be getting a scholarship also. There's a very good options for the scholarships. Yes, and as I told you, part-time jobs. And once you complete your course, immediately you will be placed a job, because your studies, your curriculum method is completely different. That is more than, it's like a 80-90% of your practical experience. You'll be working there. You'll be doing your projects, assignments, all the practical experience. So once you finish your course, you will be placed a job, your relevant field job. So it will be very easy for you to settle down there after completing your programs. Same like in the masters also, there's a 2-year masters program. Yes, it's a flexible program. As I told you, in between you can take a break of your course, then you can continue there. For a break, I mean the break is more a semester break. You can take in between a break, and then later you can submit your projects and all. So there's a flexible education system. Yes, once you finish your course, you will be placed a job as well. And for a PhD also, there's a 4 to 5 years program PhD with full funding. Yes, even bachelor programs, if you go for a master's program also, you will get a very good scholarships. And another thing is, for all the programs, the tuition fee, as I told you, there are scholarships, a lot of scholarship amounts are there. There's n number of scholarships. Every year you can apply for a scholarship as well. But the academic entry requirements, you just need to get a TOEFL score. IELTS are acceptable for the universities, but most of the top universities prefer TOEFL score. That is for the, if suppose an undergraduate, if you are going for an undergraduate courses, the top universities, US top universities require a SAT score, SAT score for undergraduate students, and along with the academic, like 12th marks, plus they particularly look into your maths and your English percentage. Along with that percentage, your TOEFL score and so your SAT score, we need to submit that. Yeah, for a master's program, you need to get either TOEFL or IELTS exam. You need to get 6.5 in IELTS or like individual 6. These are the requirement for your and 60% on your bachelor degree. Or if you are going for a bachelor programs, you need to get a 65% to 70% for the good universities, like flexible studies. Yes, so n number of options are there, and any places. Usually students prefer to go to New Jersey, Washington. These are universities, top universities getting an admission. Yes, these admissions are easy to get admissions, but they take long time, the application process. But yeah, and your visa is dependent on your visa interview. So that is the campus abroad will help you to get your visa process and everything. We will be preparing you for a visa process and all. So that will be we will help you for the visa interviews and all. So it's completely dependent on your visa interview for getting your admissions and all. Thank you.